Hello, welcome to another video here on our Minnesota Vikings news channel. Today we have two hot news for you. A big star could leave, and a big trade could happen to strengthen the Vikings team. So enough of the delay, subscribe to the channel, and leave your like here on this video. Let's go! Indianapolis Colts trade Anthony Richardson to Minnesota Vikings for J.J. McCarthy. The 2025 NFL offseason is approaching, and teams are already beginning to evaluate the necessary moves, including possible trades. For the Minnesota Vikings, one of those trades could involve the quarterback position, as the team's future at that position is still largely unknown. With Sam Darnold preparing to become a free agent and J.J. McCarthy, the rookie who suffered an injury, recovering, the Vikings could look for a new option at their quarterback position. And a trade that could be advantageous for both teams could involve Anthony Richardson from the Indianapolis Colts. Vikings expected to trade J.J. McCarthy for Anthony Richardson. The Vikings had high hopes when selecting J.J. McCarthy in the 2024 NFL Draft, believing he would be the long-term solution. However, a meniscus injury caused him to miss his entire rookie season, meaning he will likely need some time to adjust to the pace of the NFL when he returns in 2025. That puts the Vikings in a position where a trade could be the best solution for the position's immediate future. Colts trade Richardson. The Indianapolis Colts selected Anthony Richardson with the third overall pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. But he entered the league with just one season as a college starter, which would have made him a developing quarterback. However, the Colts failed to develop Richardson as expected, and his accuracy and inconsistent performance led to his replacement by Joe Flacco. Now, the Colts must decide whether to stick with Richardson, or if it's time to look for a quarterback who is more ready to run the system. The ideal trade for the Vikings and Colts. That's where the Vikings come in to create a win-win situation. Anthony Richardson's style of play, with his ability to be a threat with both his arm and legs, would fit perfectly into Kevin O'Connell's offensive scheme. He has the strong arm to throw long balls and the agility to extend plays outside the pocket. With Justin Jefferson's talent on the roster, Richardson could benefit greatly from a dynamic offense. On the other hand, J.J. McCarthy, with his more NFL-ready skills, would be a great addition to the Colts system, which already has a strong running game led by Jonathan Taylor. McCarthy has a great ability to process defenses quickly, which would help him adapt well to the NFL. He would also have time to fully recover from his surgery while learning from veterans like Flacco before taking over as the starting quarterback. This trade would allow the Vikings to get a quarterback more ready to perform under O'Connell, while the Colts could develop McCarthy with more patience. Both teams would get a QB with great potential, but with different needs and stages of development. Sam Darnold could be headed to a new team in 2025, and according to ESPN's Albert Breer, the Las Vegas Raiders could be a perfect destination if the Minnesota Vikings decide not to keep him. With the franchise tag window opening, all eyes are on the Vikings to see if they will opt to give Darnold another season as a starter. The quarterback had his best season in the NFL in 2024, throwing for 4,319 yards, 35 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. That led the Vikings to an impressive 14-3 record, finishing second in the NFC North behind the Detroit Lions. Unfortunately, the season ended with a blowout loss to the Los Angeles Rams in the wild card round of the playoffs. Now, it remains to be seen whether the Vikings can build on that successful campaign with Darnold at the helm. If not, Breer believes the Raiders, who are desperate for a quarterback, could be the ideal destination for the player this offseason. Sam Darnold could be the key to Raiders' success in 2025. The Raiders are starting a new chapter with a significant change to their coaching staff. This offseason, the team brought in former Super Bowl winning head coach Pete Carroll to lead the offense, with Chip Kelly as offensive coordinator, joining from Ohio State, where he had success with the team. With the coaching structure in place, the next step is to bring in the right pieces to execute, starting at quarterback. With Desmond Ridder and Aiden O'Connell as the only depth players at the position, the Raiders are certainly in need of an upgrade at the position. Darnold could be just the upgrade the team needs. However, with the 6th overall pick in the 2025 draft, the Raiders could also choose to draft the quarterback of the future. With prospects like Colorado's Shedeur Sanders and Miami's Cam Ward available, Carroll could decide to pick a new college signal caller to mold him into his style of offense. The coming weeks will bring more clarity on these decisions as the offseason progresses.